Foss, who's probably one of the 2 or 3 most famous football figures in the state. And if you can encapsulate his career in one page, it's this. In 13 of the 16 seasons between 1950 and 65 that he actually coached Port and played as well as a captain coach in some of them, they won 9 premierships, were twice in grand finals beaten, third twice. He played for South Australia 34 times, 15 times as a captain, the last 15 times. And when South Australia beat Victoria at the MCG in 1963, it's the first time they've beaten them since 1926 in Melbourne. It's a hard act to follow, and a difficult one for you, I would think.
Always telling me couldn't kick left foot though. So.
Kicked a lot of goals.
Yeah. Look, he's sitting home tonight. He's a great inspiration to all the people in the family, and still is. You know, he does it tough right now and doesn't enjoy too much of it, but certainly enjoys when both Stephen and my team win.
Yeah. I wrote a story about your sister Jenny, actually, as a state cricketer back in the 80s for the old Melbourne Herald. Yeah. She played a lot of sports at state level and even further, didn't she?
Yeah, she was, I suppose the best thing was lacrosse. She finished up being an Australian captain and also coach, and lost in double overtime in the World Series or something. So she's great at a lot of sports. She's a phys ed teacher, and you know, we talk about zoning and we talk about flooding. Their sport is exactly that, and they have a rapid interchange. So Stephen and I spend a lot of time talking to her because, you know, that's why I feel like I can talk to you as well, you know. I can understand people who have been in...
So Jenny's actually helped you with some strategies?
Doubt. She's great on kick-outs. She understands zoning a lot more than we ever did, because that was where their whole sport relied on.
Mark, we should put... Sorry, Kerry, we just sort of put out that Stephen Williams, one of Mark's brothers, coaches Port Adelaide Magpies in the South Australian National Football League. I think off the top he's won 3 premierships in about 5 years.
That's right.
And he played about 260 games.
And tell us about your other brother, Anthony. He was your twin brother?
It's really hard for me to talk about him. He was my twin brother, and when I was in Brisbane, he unfortunately died in a building accident. And you know, right to this day, I find it hard to talk about it. I miss him, and you know, the Geelong game was actually, I think, his 13th anniversary when he died. So, you know, I find it hard. So that's it.